Welcome to Spiritually Imperfect, the show where the metaphysical meets the practical. This is your space to explore the mysteries of the universe, embrace spiritual growth, and connect with the energies all around us. No one spiritual journey is perfect, but that's the beauty of it. Hosts Mike and Jen bring their unique blend of perspective, humor, and heartfelt nature to every episode. Whether encouraging, facilitating readings, or diving into exploring mediumship, energy healing, or searching for clarity, Spiritually Imperfect is a place to where discussions of the collective experiences that we all share comes to the surface. Now, here are your hosts of Spiritually Imperfect, Michael Christopher and Jennifer Lee.
Good morning.
Happy Wednesday?
Yes, I think we made it on the proper day this week. I was thinking about that this morning.
Like, what day is
We're
it?
actually going on our scheduled time. This is great. And day.
So good morning to everybody. Who's here? Anyone?
If you're here, they'll be here. Look, there's
Good
Laura.
morning, Laura. They're probably so confused. What day do you do? We just like to keep people guessing. And
there's Elijah. Good morning.
Morning. So it is Wednesday. It is the 24th of September already, second day of fall. Wow, this is crazy. So now I just drew a blank.
Really quick, Elijah, I have to go to Elijah really quick. I know we're just still chatting. However, I got to go there for a minute. I feel your grandmother come through. I've connected with her before. And so I understand that energy. She's coming through with a happy birthday. I don't know that it's necessarily for you, but there is a connection. Do you understand that? Hello, Kim.
Hi, Cam.
Oh, congratulations for retiring.
Hello, Denise Ramon. We did a live with Dennis last night. We were talking about you.
Okay, your dad's birthday was on the 8th. She's just acknowledging that. Happy birthday to your dad also. There's a rattle. She's showing me a rattle. I'm going to leave that with you, Elijah, and thanks for joining us this morning. Boy, she came right through as soon as I read her name. It was like, that is funny.
So Denise, since you're here, I got to ask you this question. So when Jennifer and I were doing a live with Dennis last night, there was several people from the CE group in the room, and all of us have had these weird experiences lately with channeling Eric. I haven't thought of that group or Eric in a long, long time. And just 2 days prior to the live, I just started thinking of them. Dennis said he had a dream about interacting with his mom. And then Tina said she had the same similar thing. So like, what is going on? So I don't know if you still connect with the group or if you have any insight, but it was kind of strange. Good morning, Christine.
Good morning, Bethany.
So last week we had some pretty good conversation in the group. Really good questions. So if you guys do have any questions, feel free, throw them in the comments. We can't guarantee we'll get to all of them. But yeah, I think we should just jump right in and start doing something. All right. I'm going to start with my Akashic Records cards. Okay. I don't know. I grabbed them out this morning. So I'm going to start pulling cards. Laura Crawford, I'm going to pull one for you really quick. Let's see what comes up for Laura. All right, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Are they still sticky? Mine were a little sticky last night.
So Laura, really quick. So I feel like now I start to stutter every time I start. See, I can't even keep my thoughts straight. Laura, do you have a brother in spirit? I'm pretty sure I know I've read for you in the past, but I felt brother step forward. And I just want to go into what I'm feeling. He said something about don't hesitate to take the vacation. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but as I was shuffling, I just felt that come in. I got to read Denise's comment here in a second. But Laura, here's the card that goes along with this. So it's take a chance. It's time to step outside your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. When you do, you'll be rewarded with a newfound confidence and enthusiasm and will attract more results. So that may be kind of mixed message with your brother as well, to take that chance to do something that you've been thinking and do besides a vacation. But that's what I got for you. So I hope that makes sense. Denise, I do still communicate with the group. Interesting, Denise. We'll have to chat. It's been about a long time.
So I was talking to Michael earlier and to Kelly backstage about I have to go here because I saw a comment where this message actually applies. And it's Tony's comment. Tony Mattis. It's a comment question. I think a lot of us might be asking this question to ourselves, if not out loud. So I do this thing every evening where when I lay down to go to sleep, before I go to sleep, I take some deep breaths and I just ask the question, what do I need to know right now? And I did that last night and a whole bunch of stuff started coming in. I mean, I bet I wrote for an hour, but I'm going to condense this. And this is a message that I wanted to tell you guys anyway. So it's kind of a collective message, and I hope that that it will help Tony. I can't answer the question, what is going on? But what I can say is this: do not let the ugliness of this world dim and darken your own light. The world needs your light now more than ever. This is a message for all mediums, healers, psychics, which is all of us, right? We all are healers. Do not dim your light. The world needs it now more than ever. It's time to leave fear, return to source, which is love, and walk in that love. It's time. We have to live in love. We have to leave fear. We have to live in love. That is the message that I received yesterday. So, and that is a very, very, very condensed version. But honestly, the biggest thing that I got from that was leave fear, walk in love. It's time to sit in oneness again. And it's just, it's time to walk. It's time to walk in your faith and let spirit lead the way. Leave the fear. That is the biggest message that I got from that yesterday. So I just want, and I hope that helps. I hope that helps some. You're welcome, Tony.
It's interesting. I've been thinking about something similar. It's kind of deep, but your reality is created by your thoughts and what you see in your perspective. So if you only see the ugliness, that's what you're going to see. But if you shift your awareness, and I can tell this is a channeled message because I don't think this way. I'm an ass. And anyway, I'll just say that. But the message or the thought I've been having is just that. It's like, if you choose to see people as good, that's what you're going to see. And it's so crazy when you do change your perspective and think that way, that's what you see. Your thoughts are your projection. If you're only going to think people are just terrible, ugly, that's your experience. But if you shift it the other way, that's what you're going to see. That's what you're going to experience. It's just like road rage. Everybody's got something going on in their life that could be affecting their mood or how they're reacting. And it's just a reminder for us, me especially, to just keep that in mind, that everybody's going through something probably unpleasant at the moment, and just give people grace.
You know, there was another part to that message that I want to talk about for a minute. Like I said, I could talk about the message for this entire hour, and I don't want to do that. But the other part of that message was, you know, we are all healers. We are all healers. Whether you have an actual modality or a practice, whether you have 10 clients or 10,000, you know what? Maybe it's just that stranger that you smile to. You make a difference. You are a healer. Maybe it's that friend you supported. Maybe it's the person's hand that you held while they were in fear. Look, you're all healers. Just keep shining that light because you make a difference. So that was the other part of the message that I wanted to pass forward. Thank you, Tammy.
All right, let's go up back through.
Let's see. Tammy had a somewhere. I'm just going to say butterfly, ascending universal butterfly. I love your name, but I'm just going to say butterfly. A smile does make all the difference. A kind gesture can make all, that is healing in itself.
Then Jacqueline, you need to work with your hands then.
Yes. Absolutely. Okay, Tammy. I'm going to pull a card for you. Can't tell you too much about the situation with your cousins. That's something that I'm going to tell you this. I do feel like that is going to resolve on its own. I feel like there's going to be some ups and downs, some frustrations, some hurt and some anger with it. However, I do feel like it is going to end up resolving on its own. So I hope that helps and gives you some peace of mind about that. And now I'm going to pull a card for you. Okay, so I got to tell you guys a story. Every time I talk to Tammy, I want to flip her off because
what?
I do, because like 3 years ago, I had a session with her, and I got to tell you, this is about faith, right? This is about trusting spirit. I was sitting on a bar stool, much like I am now, and I ended up sitting on my hands for a minute because I had this urge. I had this urge to flip her off. I thought, you cannot do this, Jen. You cannot do this to clients. I ended up doing it because I couldn't not. So I ended up doing it, and it turned out that was her father's hello, her father's I love you. It was just something that they would do to each other. So I got to do it, Tammy, because I do feel your father around. Now I'm going to pull a card for you. Hey, there's something about the roof of the treehouse that I need to talk to you about, Tammy. Oh, yes. There you go. There you go, Tammy.
Jennifer sent me this coloring book, by the way. Just had to throw that out there.
Okay. Cards are a little bit sticky, Tammy, but let's see what we've got. So this is beautiful. I was just talking about this in my message. This card says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. It's self-esteem is what it says, but it is just reminding you, and I know that you know the gifts that you have benefit you, they benefit others. Just like I was talking about, Tammy, keep shining that light, okay? The world needs you, and you do make a difference.
Lyra, we know you're not stalking us. We appreciate you being
Oh,
here.
yes, we're happy to have you.
She says, I'm not stalking you. I promise. I have a lot of free time lately. All right, let me go back up through here. So Christine, are you still here? I was going to pull a card for you. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
I would love to see you, Elijah.
I'll give her.
What card? Are you still doing your Akashic Records card?
I'm thinking that are my clarifying life situations. Maybe that feels like better card. All right, she may have left, so I'm going to go to.
Melissa says she is stalking us.
Melissa, where is she? I'll pull a card for Melissa.
Hi, Jeanette.
Got to keep our stalkers happy. So Melissa, I'll pull a card for you. Let's see. Melissa, let's see. What is... All right, so as I'm shuffling. Oh, okay, you are still here, Christine. All right, I'll pull one for you right after I pull one for Melissa. Melissa, you need a distraction right now. This is weird because I pulled out that coloring book. It's literally like the message I'm feeling for you is like, get a coloring book and distract yourself. You need to distract yourself from something that's going on right now. Like you need a mental break right now. This could be just a metaphor for that, but it feels like you just need like a timeout from reality. It's like your mind right now. This is typical. This is going to make sense for a lot of people. But when I'm in your energy, it's just, I feel your thoughts are just so scattered. And I'm just feeling like you just need to take a time out, sit and just like process things, like just zone out for a little bit. Let me just see if let me pull a card, and these cards are not cooperating. Let's see. Melissa, also with family, like immediate family, that's another area I feel you need to step back from. I don't know. I just feel a lot of stress around family and interaction with family with you right now. Does that make sense? Don't be afraid to distance yourself when you need to. Don't get pulled into the drama. And Melissa, do you have a brother on the other side? I just felt a male step forward and I feel brother. I know it's a lot coming at you right now. I got to put these cards down because I'm just getting messages anyway. Yes, my kids keep staying home. Okay. Melissa, I got to ask that I do have a male with me, and I feel that he has taken responsibility for his passing. Is this connected to you? No brothers, grandpa. Okay. All right. So I'm going to move on from you, Melissa. Just take that message. Yeah, take some time out for yourself. So I do want to acknowledge the male that I do have stepping forward. He's making me feel that he was not here in the physical world that long. I don't feel like I made it to 40, but he is taking responsibility for his passing. he shows me a bandana, so that's something I feel that he would have wore often. It's actually, he showed the bandana I am seeing in my mind is the flag. So I'm seeing the red, white, and blue, the stars. I just want to stop there and see if anybody can resonate with that. I actually feel this person, Denise, are you still here? Where are we in the, so 20 minutes, 53 seconds. Denise, if you're not here, I'll tell you to go back and look at this, but I feel this may be your brother because that's where my attention is right now. He is saying to retire. I don't know if that's something you're contemplating right now, but he's like, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? So I'm going to stop right there with that message. I am like 100% positive this is for you, Denise. So I will be contacting you later to tell you to go back. Okay. I know it now because I know it. I know it's her brother. So, okay.
Okay. So Mark.
Oh, wait, sorry. His name is Guy. Guy is coming through. Guy. That's the name I keep getting with that. So there we go. Now I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to Mark. He said he had a very interesting dream himself. Your words truly brought that out. You both are amazing healers. So I just wanted to say thank you very, very much. And I'm going to go ahead and pull a card. Pull a card for you.
And then after that, I'll go back to Christine. She's
okay.
Still here, so.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to go. You go.
I forgot you had her in the queue.
That's all right. I got Denise's brother I was like, dude, this feels
familiar.
Yeah. And it's been years.
I get that's how I felt with Elijah's grandma. I was like, wait. Okay. So I love this. Okay. You were just talking about having dream messages. Blessed growth. That's the card that I have for you, Mark. Stay firmly rooted in your intentions and reach for the sky. And the affirmation on the bottom is I nurture my dreams. So give me just a second. I'm going to the first line of this. Stay firmly rooted in your intentions. That's where I want to go with this. That's what's drawing me. Look, how do we know where to go somewhere if we don't know where we're going? So what I feel, stay firmly rooted in your intentions, and reach for the sky. That's not to say that there's not some flexibility, right? But it's reminding you to stay grounded. It's reminding you to stay rooted. That's the only way to reach for the sky. Sometimes we forget about the grounding part and the rooting part because we feel like we don't need that because we can just ascend or whatever the word might be, right? We have to remain grounded as well. There has to be a balance. This is funny. I love this. It says, I nurture my dreams. It literally says that on the bottom. And you were just talking about dreams. Pay attention to those, Mark, because messages are going to be coming to you through your dreams. Stay rooted in, again, stay rooted, stay grounded, but pay attention. Pay attention to the dreams. I feel like more are going to be coming through to you. That's a very, very common way for people that are opening their abilities to receive messages. So nurture your dreams and pay attention to them.
All right, Christine, are you still in the chat? I'm pretty sure you are.
I think yes, because I think she was waiting for you.
Oh, okay, there you are. So Christine, here's the card I got for you. So it's behind the veil. This is going to fit. I already feel it's going to fit. Welcome uncertainty as the opportunity for growth. Or I'm sorry, I can't read today. Welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and be okay with not knowing. And then these cards are interesting because they have two meanings on the same card. The other one is give up control. Release your grip on outcomes, embrace the present moments, wisdom. So, and I know I just read a few weeks ago, but it's still resonating that stop focusing on the outcome, because more times than not, the outcome that actually presents is going to be greater than what you have imagined. So it's, and this is a message for everybody. It really is. The future hasn't happened. Just let it unfold. Push towards your goal, work towards your goal, manifest it in your mind, create it in your mind, and just let it unfold. But let go of controlling how it's going to unfold, when it's going to unfold. Just let it be. That's hard. I know I'm impatient. I've been waiting for 10 years, but here I am.
She says, well, shit.
Exactly. That's often my reply as well, or my response.
Okay, so I'm going to go to Chrissy. However, as I had her in my awareness, shuffling the cards, the card actually fell on the floor. So I have to scoop up the card, and then I'm going to go to Chrissy. I'll be right back. No, like seriously fell right on the floor. It jumped out of my deck, and I was like, oh, thanks. Wait, now I got to get my pillow right. Okay.
Got to get on the high chair again.
Yes, I do. Terrible. All right, Christy, perseverance is the card. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Hang on just a second. I feel in your energy that you've been traveling. I don't feel like the path has always been clear for you or obstacle free. It's not obstacle free for any of us. However, I kind of feel an extra little layer of heaviness there with you. This card is just reminding you that you can do whatever you set your mind to. Perseverance, strength, I feel that in your energy. I also feel a softness that perhaps has not been allowed to surface in a while. And the message that I feel I need to say to you right now is that it's safe to be soft. That's just the way I'm hearing the message. And I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that with you, but please let me know if that resonates.
Yes, Jennifer Russi. Yes. As a matter of fact, I just did that the other day. I don't have a box, but I wrote things out. It's basically like shifting your reality. This is going to go deep, but it's something I've been listening to, that we are living on multiple planes of existence. And I'm trying not to goof this up the way I heard it and the way I understand it, but the future already exists. It's there. It's just that we have to shift our awareness into living that reality. So with me, for instance, with mediumship, working full time, it's like writing down everything. How do I perceive? What do I want my life to look like in that reality? And I literally just, last week wrote like verbatim, like everything I was thinking, everything. And the concept is to write it. That sets your stick in the ground, if you will, about this is what I want. And then you let it be. You release it. You don't look at it. You already sent the message to the universe, and you just let it be. And then there it is. Hope that makes sense. That's very, very brief. And Jennifer, or not Jennifer, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jennifer. Since I'm still with you, I pulled a card for you. And it's the Metamorphosis image. This card has been coming up a lot for people. So embrace the tender transition between past forms and future possibilities as illuminated by transformative butterfly. So, wow. So that card just validated a lot more eloquently than I tried to talk about what I was trying to talk about. But that's just it. It's like the butterfly goes into the caterpillar goes into the chrysalis and surrenders. And that's, and I think that just mirrors the image, or mirrors what I tried to say. Just let it be. Let it transform.
Lyra. So Lyra made a comment. I love this comment. She said she did a meditation recently and actually met her future self. She says she was so happy with 5 chihuahuas behind her. But she came and gave me a hug and said, we made it. There are days I'm not so sure how, but I have that image in my mind when times get challenging for me. I absolutely love this because there are many days we don't know how. And that's what we have to learn to surrender, is the how. We just have to let it be, and we have to walk in our purpose and just allow it to be. And so that image that you have in your mind, when things get challenging, is a beautiful, beautiful way to help you through the challenging times and remind you who you are. So I love that little practice, if you will. And I may adopt that if I ever get to meet my future self, which is a beautiful experience, by the way. I'd love to hear more about it someday.
So many people in this group are going through some shit right now. I just wanted to stir the pot. I think we all are, right? We all are.
I think so.
And again, it's nice to have this group just because of that. I mean, we have a chance to vent to each other and listen to each other and share. And it just reminds us that we're not alone. We're all going through something. We all want to change something about ourselves. And there's a message with this too. And it's almost like, and this is from my guides, it's like, we just need to stop. Literally just be present in the moment. Take a look around and appreciate where you are right now. You have no idea how much power that has.
So as I was shuffling my cards, Michael, this came out. And this says obstacles. Obstacles are now falling away easily. This goes into line exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah.
This angel is reminding you you are highly capable, and there is nothing that you cannot overcome and achieve when you set your mind to it. The obstacles you have faced are lessons which have taught you about your own strength and resilience. So seems to kind of be a theme today, right?
It is.
The obstacles, our biggest obstacle is our thought pattern sometimes that we are stuck in.
And it's an illusion. Obstacles are an illusion created by our mind.
And let
now,
them fall away.
That's a message from on high, because Michael is like, fuck this. I'm tired of fucking obstacles.
I'm the same. Then there's what we hear and what we know, and then there's the human side. That's exactly what Michael just said. However, I'm getting so much better at it. I am getting so much better to just surrendering, giving up control. It will unfold as it should. And instead of making it a scary time, I look at it as an adventure. Like, here we go. Let's see where we go.
I'm like, screw this, chop, chop. I ain't getting any younger.
It's made a huge difference for me. I'm so chill about it. And that's how things are manifesting for me. And I know it. And it's not easy to be chill about it. Like, I have to check myself all the time and put myself back in that energy that I want to be in. So yeah, it's not easy. Have my off days.
Yeah, 3D is a pain in the ass. There's no other way to put that.
Yeah, you're right, Christine. Yes, through challenge and obstacles, we find our treasures. Absolutely.
Michelle Pratt. Let's see. So, Michelle, as soon as I called your name, this card came flying out. So I'm going to read it to you. So it's getting advice. All right. Oh, and it's reversed. Seek guidance with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others. So as I feel into your energy, Michelle, and just reading this card, it's a reminder, stop trying to do it alone. You need to park the pride and ask for help when you need help. I don't know. I just feel like you're right now in your energy. I just feel everything's like bottled up. Does this make sense for you? And you can be completely honest, but that's what I'm feeling in your energy is just like, it's almost like you need to let it out and you keep holding it. It's like you need to talk. You need to talk. I feel that you need to reach out to somebody to talk. Okay. Because literally what I'm feeling in your mind, and again, this is just what I'm feeling. It's like you're asking yourself, am I crazy or is this real? Like this stress or whatever you're going through, it's like you're wondering if you've manufactured this in your mind and questioning. It's like, did I create this or is this relevant? Is this real? Again, it's just about reaching out and talking to somebody. Yeah, there you go. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling with you. And that's why I'm feeling that the message for you is to reach out and talk to somebody. And you're going to find there's nothing wrong with you. A lot of things right now in this world are not making sense. A lot of us are probably asking that same question. So again, I'll condense it. You just need to reach out and you need to talk to somebody. You'll realize that you're not alone and it's going to just relieve so much stress. So I hope that helps, Michelle.
Chelsea Goodrich, good morning. So I just pulled a card for you. So this is a golden map. It's about aligning. It's about aligning your desires with Spirit's plan and reminding and sitting in gratitude for what you have. It's reminding me that you are truly blessed. I know, hang on just a second. I kind of feel some roller coaster energy going on with you. I know that you have been like making some changes in your business. Some of them have worked out, some of them haven't, and that you're kind of just in this place with it. I'm feeling like that's going to change for you. I don't feel like that is actually going to change this year, though. However, I feel next spring that, and I know that probably feels like forever for you, but I feel like next spring something's going to shift there. And so, yes, align yourself, align everything around you, align it to what you are wanting. Again, here we go with the manifestations, right? Align yourself. That will help you to kind of get out of this roller coaster. It will never be linear, unfortunately, but the highs and the highs and the low lows, right? We kind of want to be right in the middle somewhere, aligning yourself to people, places, and situations, and even thought patterns. I feel thought patterns, align those thought patterns, and you're going to see a big shift. You're going to see a big shift there. So I'm going to leave that with you, Chelsea. And thank you. Thanks for joining us today. I haven't seen you on here forever.
Michelle Pratt, I'm still with you. As I was like kind of disconnecting from your energy, I felt a male step forward. I felt the name Kevin. Do you connect with a Kevin on the other side? I won't spend too much time with this. This might not be for you, but I just felt like Kevin. Okay. Wait a minute. Your partner's father is Kevin? Okay. I am reading that right. My partner's father is Kevin.
I believe so. Because you were
Okay.
speaking to Michelle.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And Kevin's on the other side. I'm just going to go with the messages because this is what I'm feeling. So it's going to be really quick, but his father is saying, like, tell him I'm sorry for my behavior. I feel that's the energy he's portraying right now, or what I'm feeling from him is like, I need to offer this apology to him for my behavior. Would you know if that makes any sense? I'm getting lost in the yeses.
It happens because that delay makes it rough.
He's like, I just had this feeling like I meant the best for him, but I let myself get in the way. So there's something about that. And I feel maybe alcohol was involved with that. So I'll just leave it at that. It's just that apology. It's so much easier when we can talk.
Yes.
Okay, maybe he passed in a car accident when he was 10. Okay. But again, I just felt there was something with alcohol, and I just felt the behavior, like apologizing for my behavior. Understand. Okay, I'll leave it at that, Michelle. Thank you for being open. Oh, he came in really like strong and like Kevin. I just felt like male Kevin. I was like, okay, somebody's here.
Kevin's here.
Kevin's here.
So I just want to ask really quick if anybody has any questions. I don't think we ever got to questions today, did we?
No, we did not.
And not when I say questions, it's not questions asking for a delink or a delink. What word is that?
A delinquent?
A direct mediumship link. Just
we don't want to deal with delinquents. What?
No. But just any in general questions.
Let's chat. I gotta put out the selfless plug again. So me and my friend Jess Walton, she's been on the chat here and there. We are doing a group reading on Zoom. The link and all the information is on my website. Tickets are $25 each. The description's on my website, so that tells you what a mediumship demonstration is. But that's coming up on October 6th at 7 p.m. Central. I also just want to remind people that Jennifer and I both do private readings that you can book. So again, we do these readings on here for free. We love doing this. We love sharing our time with you. And we repeat this often that these are very surface level readings. A 30-minute reading one-on-one can get through so much information, and there's a lot of healing that takes place. So if you have been on here, you want a reading, but because we see it all the time. I'd really like a reading. I'd like a reading. Book a reading. Doesn't necessarily have to be with me or Jennifer. Go book a reading.
Yes. So speaking of that, I told you this. I went on vacation last week, and I have never honestly booked a full reading for myself. I exchange, and do stuff, but I thought it would be really fun to go to somebody that doesn't know me and go have a reading. So I walked into this kind of like mall, and it said Galveston Psychic. And so I walked in there and I was like, I'm doing it. And it was pretty cool. It's kind of cool to sit on the other side of that table. I'm glad I did it. Everything didn't resonate with me, and that's okay. It doesn't have to, but a lot of it did. And so it was just a fun experience.
I do. I actually booked one for myself for, it isn't even happening until like mid-November, but it's a medium I follow over in the UK. So it'll be interesting. Jackie, is it Dave? No, it's no different than any day. I talked about this during the last live because people have there's this theory that around Halloween that the veil is thinner around Halloween, and it's not. It's no different than any other moment in time. It's just that everybody has that in their mind that that's what Halloween is. Like that's the day we communicate with spirit or spirits around and the veil's thin. It's not that it's thinner. It's just that you have opened up to the possibility of being connected with spirit on that day. So if you take that same mindset and apply it like now, it's the same thing. It's all intention.
Elijah, I'm laughing at your comment. Now it's time for my shameless plug. She says, I have one question, but I'm scared to ask on here. Read my mind.
Delinquent.
Maybe I'm the delinquent you were talking about. Okay, so here's my shameless plug. Come and see me on Saturday because I will be at Meraki doing aura scans and mini readings. So if you call Meraki Wellness and schedule an appointment, come see me on Saturday. Ask me the question. Because now you have me curious. And anyone else in my area. I will be at Meraki Wellness Center in Vernal on Saturday. And I believe it's like 9 to 12, 9 to noon, 9 to 1, something like that. I don't even know. I'll be there. I'll be there as long as I feel I need
Feel like it.
How's that? Yeah. I'll be doing aura scans and just like they're like 15-minute scans and mini readings. So come down and see me. Oh my goodness. Good night, Michelle. 2:30 a.m. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Lydia, I just saw you're here. I pulled a card for you, Lydia. Roots of stability. So let me talk about this. Ground yourself in what nurtures you or nurtures your being, establishing a stable base from which love and career can bloom. So again, because I feel this is like a repeat message for you. It's like you need to find time to just ground yourself. And I know, like I said, I've read for you, but I still feel that you need to talk to somebody about your son's passing. I still feel that there's unresolved issues. Again, this is just a spirit message and what I feel. This is not advice coming from me, but I just feel it's like you need to really consider that option because it's still bottled up. You have to find a way to work through this. But I feel you need help with that. I just feel this is a time that you may be persistent in thinking you're going to be okay. You can do it yourself. I just feel that you need to seek outside help to help you with your grieving.
Okay. Ooh, I like this question. How do we channel spirit for creative endeavors? Okay, so I'm one that believes that our creativity is spirit. It just is. Like there are, we have these amazing creative ideas, and I don't believe that they are ours alone. I do believe that they are coming to us from somewhere else. Creativity is just it's a beautiful gift. And to me, it is being with spirit. I know that doesn't answer your question. But a couple of ways you can intentionally do that. If you're going to be working with a pen or a pencil or whatever, or drawing, painting, you can just sit for a few minutes, take those a couple of deep breaths, and just ask spirit to be with you while you're creating. I promise you the ideas and the things that come into your head, they are being channeled. That's what creativity is. So I hope that, I don't know, Michael, if you have anything better, because I know that doesn't explain it very well, but it's the best that I can explain it. It just is.
Yeah.
Creativity just is.
Usually those moments of inspiration don't come from your mind. It comes from outside sources. And this is something that, again, I just read, I read more about this concept recently, that your mind is like a hard drive. It programs or it stores what it receives. So these messages, these moments of inspiration, they're coming from outside influences. All right. They're not telling us what to do, but they're just those fleeting moments of inspiration. So like, wow, I just feel like I need to go outside right now, or I feel like I need to do X, Y, Z. So again, those fleeting moments, those are, I believe, outside sources, your guide, your higher self, trying to influence you to take those steps, and don't contain yourself in just this like physical form that this is all there is. I just get up, I go to work, I come home, and that's it. So it's like when you feel those moments, those are messages.
So I'm giggling at Joni's question. How do you figure out what your life lesson is? You ever figure out the question or the answer to that, Joni? Please let me know. I think the biggest reason that we're all here and the biggest lesson that we're here to learn is love. And Michael has something very smart ass to say. I can see it and I can feel it. So go for it.
Sorry for the language that's about to ensue.
I know it's coming.
Your one of your lessons, Joni, is unraveling the clusterfuck you call your life. That's one. She's gonna laugh because we know Joni, but I'm kind of serious, but I'm playing as well. So Joni, I think there's a similarity between you and I, because we both have gone through and still go through like chronic health issues. And I've thought about this myself, because you think about, what did I come into this life for? What are some of the lessons? I asked, like, I don't have a close relationship with my parents. My dad left when I was 2. My mom raised us, but it was kind of, it was just like we existed. And again, recently I sat with that and I'm like, what was the lesson in that alone? The not having that close family bond. And instantly I felt the message come through that it was about teaching me self-reliance. Do not rely on anybody besides yourself, and you will never be disappointed. And I was like, holy crap, that makes so much sense, because I left home at 19, went in the military, and I've never relied on anybody except for myself. The other thing is like health issues. I almost died at birth. I went through the fun kidney stuff. So that was another one. It was like learning to deal and live with these chronic issues, health issues, and how am I going to let this affect my life, or is it going to be something that I can turn into a positive? So again, it was a choice I made to, like, I'm not going to let that define who I am. It's just something that I feel that I came into this life to overcome. So again, it's about taking what we perceive as a negative and trying to learn a lesson in it and spin it. Again, just going through the health issues. I remember reading about kidney failure. And I mean, if you go on social media, all you normally see is the bad things that are happening. And I learned right away, I was like, I need to not even delve into that world. And I stayed away from it. And it's almost like I charted my own path going through that. I can tell you, yes, it was dark. Yes, there were days that were bad and just not, thoughts were not so good. But it was actually a very positive experience. And anytime that I get the chance to interact with somebody who's going through something similar, I just shed my experiences. Like, look, if you take care of yourself and you listen to your doctors and you become your own advocate, I never once suffered going through dialysis. Most people, are sick. I never felt sick going through dialysis. So again, I just try to take the positive and share that experience with people, let them know that don't listen to all the negative things. Yes, it's going to be an up and down roller coaster, but don't get into that mindset of how bad this is going to be. Try to focus on what's good. How do you feel? That's a lot, but I know.
I agree with that, Lyra. It does challenge us. We are not our traumas and stories.
Yep. We're all going, like I said earlier, we're all going through some shit. And we have that choice. You know, are we going to let that define us? Are we going to let that just, you know, weigh on us? Or are we going to just shrug it off and like change again about changing your perception, changing your mind? It's hard. I have to remind myself every moment of every day not to be an ass. I have a temper, you know, so it's like I have to be mindful of how I react to things.
I do too. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. That I have to check myself several times and say, nope.
But I am spiritual, as you can tell.
Imperfect.
I am definitely imperfect.
We are all imperfect.
Sure.
Oh, absolutely. Creators of our own reality. And I think once we learn that, once we really, really get it, our life changes.
Yeah. It's about every day, every moment. It's about making a choice. You know, you can wake up and say, this is going to be a shitty day. And guess what? You're going to have a shitty day.
That's right, Jessica. And that's where I say, like, instead of fear, look at it as an adventure. We never know what our next chapters in life will lead us. So we can be fearful of it, or we can go into it with an open mind, you know, and create it the way we want it to be, because none of us know what the next chapter in life is going to be and where it's going to lead us.
Hell, we don't even know what's going to happen in 10 seconds from
now. No, we don't. Yes, hooray to imperfection, right?
We all are imperfect.
Uniqueness, yeah, I love it. Michael, that hour went by fast.
Holy moly, it is noon.
It is noon. So I feel like we had a lot of collective messages.
Yes.
So I don't know that we need to wrap it up with one, because I kind of feel like the whole thing was a collective message. There was a lot. I think you might have to replay this and listen back. I might too. So yeah, thank you again for your time, everybody. Thank you for being here. You know, our hope is that you get something out of this, you know, every time you tune in. And again, it's about community. It's about sharing. We say this almost every time we go on and do this show, that it's about this group of people that we all are, and we just share in the bullshit that we're all going through, right? And again, it's just a reminder that you're not alone. You are definitely not alone. No. Don't be afraid to reach out for help. If you're going through something alone and you're just not making progress, please reach out to somebody. Don't keep it to yourself. No, you are needed in this world.
So there we go. We will end on that. We will see you next week on Wednesday, unless we change it up to something else. You never know.
I think it'll be Wednesday.
Yeah.
But no promises.
Yep. So, all right. With that, thank you again, everybody, and have a great Wednesday. Hey, it's hump day.
You had to go there.
Hump day. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.